The Phoenix Lights incident is considered one of the most well-known mass UFO sightings in modern history. In March 1997, thousands of people in the Phoenix, Arizona area reported seeing a series of strange lights in the night sky. The event received national attention and sparked intense speculation and debate about the possible existence of extraterrestrial life. The incident began on the evening of March 13, 1997, when people in the Phoenix area began reporting sightings of a V-shaped formation of lights moving slowly across the sky. The lights were described as being in a straight line and were reported to be either stationary or moving very slowly. Some witnesses described the lights as being attached to a large, solid object that blocked out the stars behind it. The sightings continued over the next several hours, and by the time it was all over, thousands of people had reported seeing the lights. Some witnesses even claimed to have seen the object up close, describing it as a massive, silent craft that was completely black except for the lights. The incident quickly became national news, and the Air Force was called in to investigate. Initially, they claimed that the lights were simply flares being dropped during a military exercise. However, this explanation was met with skepticism, as many witnesses claimed that the lights were too big, too bright, and too stationary to be flares. Over the years, there have been many theories about what really happened during the Phoenix Lights incident. Some people believe that it was a top-secret military craft that was being tested, while others think that it was an extraterrestrial spacecraft. Still, others believe that it was some kind of elaborate hoax. Despite numerous investigations and countless witness testimonies, the truth about the Phoenix Lights remains a mystery. To this day, it remains one of the most hotly debated UFO sightings in history. So what really happened that night in March 1997? While we may never know for sure, there are some clues and evidence that suggest that the Phoenix Lights may have been something otherworldly. For example, the sheer number of witnesses and the consistency of their descriptions suggest that something unusual was definitely happening in the sky that night. Additionally, there have been numerous reports of similar sightings in the area, both before and after the Phoenix Lights incident. Some of these sightings even describe objects that look similar to the V-shaped formation seen in 1997. While we may never know for certain what happened that night, the Phoenix Lights incident remains an important case study in the search for extraterrestrial life. It serves as a reminder that we are not alone in the universe and that there may be other intelligent beings out there, watching and waiting for us to make contact. If you want to learn more about the Phoenix Lights incident and other fascinating UFO sightings, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you more research and analysis on all things related to UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Don't miss out on the latest developments in this exciting field. Subscribe today. In the months and years that followed the incident, many theories and explanations were put forward to try and account for what happened that night. Some people claimed that the lights were simply flares dropped by military aircraft, while others suggested that they were the result of atmospheric phenomena or some sort of natural phenomenon that had yet to be fully understood. However, many people remain convinced that what they saw that night was something truly extraordinary, and that the true explanation for the Phoenix Lights has yet to be revealed. The Phoenix Lights incident has become one of the most famous and well-documented UFO sightings of all time, and it continues to fascinate and intrigue people to this day. Whether you believe that what people saw that night was the result of a military operation or something truly extraterrestrial, there is no denying the impact that the incident has had on the field of ufology and the wider public imagination. On March 13, 1997, thousands of people in Phoenix, Arizona, witnessed one of the most spectacular and puzzling mass UFO sightings in history. For several hours that evening, a series of lights appeared in the sky, moving slowly over the city before disappearing into the distance. The event became known as the Phoenix Lights, and it remains one of the most hotly debated and mysterious UFO sightings of all time. The Phoenix Lights were first seen at around 7:30 p.m. when a group of people in the town of Paulden, Arizona, reported seeing a formation of lights moving slowly across the sky. Over the next hour or so, reports began to flood in from all over the Phoenix area, with witnesses describing a V-shaped formation of lights moving silently across the sky. As the lights moved closer to Phoenix, they began to change shape and configuration. Some witnesses reported seeing a large, boomerang-shaped craft with lights along its leading edge, while others reported seeing this series of 5 lights in a triangular pattern. In either case, the lights were described as being large, bright, and moving in perfect formation. As the lights passed over Phoenix, they attracted the attention of even more witnesses, including police officers, who reported seeing a huge, dark object hovering in the sky. One officer even claimed to have seen a row of lights on the bottom of the object that appeared to be scanning the ground below. Despite the large number of witnesses and the detailed descriptions of the event, Phoenix lights have remained a mystery to this day. The U.S. Air Force initially claimed that the lights were simply flares from a military exercise. But this explanation has been widely disputed by witnesses and UFO researchers. Some believe that the Phoenix lights were a massive extraterrestrial craft that was deliberately cloaking itself in the form of a formation of lights. Others suggest that the lights may have been a natural phenomenon, such as ball lightning or a rare form of aurora borealis. Still, others believe that the Phoenix lights were a secret military aircraft or experiment that has yet to be revealed to the public. Regardless of the explanation, the Phoenix lights have had a profound impact on the world of UFO research and on popular culture as a whole. The event has been the subject of numerous documentaries, books, and movies, and it continues to fascinate and intrigue people around the world. Regardless of the explanation, the Phoenix lights have had a profound impact on the world of UFO research and on popular culture as a whole. The event has been the subject of numerous documentaries, books, and movies, and it continues to fascinate and intrigue people around the world. In conclusion, the Phoenix lights remain one of the most mysterious and unexplained mass UFO sightings in history. Despite the many witnesses and detailed descriptions of the event, there is still no definitive explanation for what was seen that night. Whether the lights were of extraterrestrial origin, a secret military experiment, or a natural phenomenon, the Phoenix lights continue to capture the imagination of people around the world, reminding us that there is still so much about our world and the universe that we have yet to discover. Thank you for taking the time to read this article. If you want to stay informed about the latest developments in the world of UFOs and extraterrestrial life, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more informative and exciting content. If you have any questions or comments, please feel